Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today's video is about free books that I got from my local landfill, where people basically throw away books, bicycles, whatever household goods they don't want anymore. So this landfill has a huge area where it's all just books, and there are recycling bins bin after bins full of books. So it's one of my favorite places to go to rescue the books and take them home with me to read. So let me see, I'm going to do this in sections because I got quite a lot of books. So I will do the old ones first. So the first books I found were lovely Reader's Digest old-fashioned condensed books like this. If you can see, I can get them straight. Yeah, so I'll go through them quickly and show you how beautiful they are. So as you can see, the covers are so stunning. So what's in this collection? We have Wildfire, Siege of Silence, The Sound of Distant Cheering, and Night of Error. And not these. Oh yeah, they have beautiful illustrations. Can you see that? I mean, come on, for a free book. How amazing is that? So I have to go through them. Look at that. So cool. I have to go through them all individually to see the stories and their authors. But I mean, how beautiful is that? I mean, who wants to throw that away? Seriously. So that's that one. And then this one is, oh yeah, this one has The Honey Ant by Duncan Kyle. And you can see here, they show you sometimes nice pictures of each book that's inside this book. The Honey Ant by Duncan Kyle, Sharpie's Rifles, A Gift of Life, and The Harrogate Secret. Again, I'm not familiar with any of those apart from The Honey Ant. And here's another beautiful, look at this cover. It's wine and the spine is so stunning. Elephant Song, Homeground, Cries in the Night, The Dalgety Flyer. And again, look at that. That is amazing. And more inside. I mean, seriously, I would not throw these in the dump to just throw away like that. And two more are, this one has the brown one. It has Death Watch, Hunter in the Dark, The Women in His Life, The Ark's Anniversary. And oh wow, look at that. Death Watch by Colin Falconer. I mean, how cool is that? Look at those pictures. They are so cool. Actually, I'm just going to check what year these books are from. It says doesn't actually tell you a year. Maybe this one has a year. Let me see. Oh, year. I reckon maybe 80s. Oh, Anne Frank Remembered. Oh, amazing. Oh, this is the last one. Oh, that's really cool. So we have Anne Frank Remembered. You can see a nice picture of Anne Frank in here. Right now I'm going the wrong way. Over here. Very nice. Nightshade, Wolf Winter, Johnny Alone, and Vet in Practice. Oh, hang on. We might have a year back here. Oh yeah, so 1982. Yeah, so it was the 80s. 1987, 1986 and 1987. I mean, such beautiful books. I can't wait to get stuck into these. So they're the oldie ones. And I also found, actually I bought this book for Christmas, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, but I absolutely love these editions. If you can see, I love the gold on the spine. The Great Writers Library are these type of books, and I mean, come on, look at that for a cover. I mean, so beautiful. It's not actually a long book. Anyway, now I have two of these, but this one, as I said, will be lovely with my other, The Great Writers Library. They'll be nice together. So that's another one of the old ones. You see, it's such a cool cover too. So, Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. While we're on old-ish books, I also found this little The Observer's Book of Astronomy. Now, I have a few of these. They're by Warren. I have a few wildflower ones and house plants and trees and stuff. Anything to do with nature, I have quite a little collection. So I just saw this and thought, oh yeah, that'll be interesting. So just to show you, it's pretty nice. Little illustrations, and you know, they're so old and so cute. So, oh, that's nice too inside. But they're nice. You can find them online. The Observer books of whatever. There's so many. And I also found this New Testament Psalm Proverbs. I mean, one day these kind of little books will probably be unavailable, so, and very handy. You can carry them around with you if you like. Also, it's nice to have a mini version. It's pretty cute. So that's that one. So that's the kind of oldie pile. The next pile I'll do, oh yeah, we have an absolute classic here. One of my favourite authors, George Orwell. I actually have all these books, but look at this. So it has Animal Farm, Burmese Days, A Clergyman's Daughter, 1984, all in one big hardback. Hello. So, I mean, what a find. What a freebie as well. Come on, for free. So, yeah. That's definitely one to add to the collection. As I said, one of my favourite authors. So that's that. And also I found Stories for Summer, a collection of 14 great short stories. And the authors are F. Scott Fitzgerald, who I think wrote The Great Gatsby, D.H. Lawrence, Henry James, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Catherine Mansfield, and of course Oscar Wilde. So that will be nice. I'll probably hold on to that one to read during the summer. But it's got a lovely cover. If you can see, the light's not shining too much. Yeah, what a nice find. Next one I found is Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. Now, I've seen this in bookshops in Dublin, and I've never actually picked it up, even though it looks attractive and the name, you know, it would grab you, but I've never picked it up. But I read the blurb, and I'll read you the blurb because, like me, maybe you never thought you'd like it, but actually it's right up your street. So basically, here's the blurb. On a summer's day in 1596, a young girl in Stratford upon Avon takes to her bed with a sudden fever. Her twin brother Hamnet searches everywhere for help. Why is nobody at home? Their mother, Agnes, is over a mile away in the garden where she grows medicinal herbs. Their father is working in London. Neither parent knows that Hamnet will not survive the week. Hamnet is a novel inspired by the son of a famous playwright, a boy whose life has been all but forgotten, but whose name was given to one of the most celebrated plays ever written. So, Yes, please. Thank you very much. So that sounds right up my street. So I definitely can't wait to read that. So next section is, I found a couple of poetry books. So I found this gorgeous hardback. It's called Lovingly, Poems for All Seasons by Helen Steiner Rice. And for some reason, Helen Steiner Rice sounds so familiar. I feel like I have one of her books somewhere, but I haven't actually checked. But what a cover. And the back, so beautiful. So it's full of lovely little poems. And oh, there's a little letter. Oh, I love finding letters. There's a nice, oh, Robert Louis Stevenson. Oh, it's like a little quote from Robert Louis Stevenson, 1850 to 1894. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, there's a little poem here. It's called How to Find Happiness Through the Year. Oh, I'll give it a little read. Everybody everywhere seeks happiness. It's true. But finding it and keeping it seems difficult to do. Difficult because we think that happiness is found only in the places where wealth and fame abound. And so we go on searching in palaces of pleasure, seeking recognition and monetary treasure, unaware that happiness is just a state of mind, within the reach of everyone who takes time to be kind. For in making others happy, we will be happy too, for the happiness you give away returns to shine on you. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy these poems. Very, very nice. But as I said, the name seems so familiar to me. So if anyone has any Helen Steiner Rice books, please let me know. So that's one poetry book. And of course, I found Patrick Kavanagh's collected poems. And if you don't know Patrick Kavanagh, he's one of Ireland's famous poets. And that is such a nice cover. And you can see on the back at the pub. Yeah, if you haven't read any of Patrick Kavanagh's poems, I recommend you do. So they were the two poetry ones. While we're kind of on, speaking of Irish people, I found this, A Day in Our Life by Sean O'Crohan. And if you don't know who the O'Crohans were, they lived on the Great Blasca Islands, and they grew up in very harsh times, poverty, so living on an island where there was no transport to and fro, only on the boats. His father wrote a book called The Islander, and it's by Thomas O'Crohan, his father. And I have that, but I haven't read it. So I thought this would be nice to read too, because that's the next generation. That's his son. So yeah, I think that's going to be a really interesting read. I also found this, an illustrated guide to Newgrange. Newgrange is one of the finest prehistoric monuments in Western Europe. If you don't know it, look it up. It's a fantastic, fantastic place. So I thought this would be interesting because I don't know the history. There's a lot of lovely photographs. Wow. Of inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Roof of passage near the junction with the chamber. Amazing. And a lot of people go here to celebrate the winter solstice and to see the light shining in the tomb. Yeah, it's a really beautiful place. I would recommend you look it up if you don't know it. So that's a great little find, also educational. Two other Irish books by John O'Donoghue. This is called Divine Beauty, The Invisible Embrace. John O'Donoghue is the author of Anam Cara, which I've read. He also has a fabulous book called Benedictus. There's a lot of poetry in it. These are very, I would say, books of the soul. Spiritual, soul filling, warm, make you feel nice. Yeah, he's just a really nice author. So that's one. And then the other one is Eternal Echoes, Exploring Our Hunger to Belong. That sounds right up my street. So I'll just read some of the blurb. There is a divine restlessness in the human heart today, an eternal echo of longing that lives deep within us and never lets us settle for what we have or where we are. Now in this exquisitely crafted inspirational book, Irish poet and scholar John O'Donoghue explores that most basic of human desires, the desire to belong. Yeah, I think I will enjoy those. So that's the Irish based. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Speaking of Ireland, as we're in Ireland, Pocket Guide to the Common Birds of Ireland. What a find. Gorgeous little robin on the front. And basically it's gorgeous. So lovely pictures and explaining all the types of birds in Ireland, and big bird watcher here, so yeah, that will help me as I'm looking at the birds feeding from my garden. I'll be able to identify if any unusual ones come in. It's usually, at the moment, it's usually robins and blackbirds, a few magpies. Oh yeah, some blue tits and grey tits. Yeah, I do like watching the birds. So that was a nice little find. Now, what else have I got? I've done those. So there's a little pile here. So here's another one, Leaving to Go Home, a memoir by Maura O'Neill. She's also an Irish writer, and it's basically about her story of she gave birth to her child and then she separated from her husband, and she just explains how she had strength and resilience and a refusal to give up. So it might be a nice story if anyone's going through the same. But yeah, I think it'd be a nice read. Leaving to Go Home. And these are just random. So I found this, The Garden at Eichstätt, Taschen. So wait till you see inside this book. I do love Taschen's books. They are very beautiful, but they are very expensive. So don't forget, this was free. So if I show you inside, wow. Hello. So very beautiful illustrations of all different plants. Oh, very nice. Wow, all the different types of roses. So hello, what a find. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. So thank you, whoever threw that in the dump. And here's another random, The Spiritual Secrets of Essential Oils by Patricia Kurzainska. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So I do use essential oils, so this might be interesting. Just goes through all the different types of essential oils and their healing benefits, etc. So nice little freebie. Let's see. Oh yeah, another pile of Irish things. So Irish Botanical Illustrators and Flower Painters by Patricia Butler. Oh yeah, inside this book is a beautiful little card. Can you see that? And it's just a little note to whoever gifted this book to the person. But look at the card, it's so beautiful. It's all the different types of poppies on it. Lovely. Yeah, this is another beautiful book. Lots of Irish botanical artists, and there's quite a few. So beautiful. Look at that painting. Very, very nice. That's by Grace Henry. Beautiful. And So yeah, thank you whoever threw this one in the dump. Thank you very much. There was also a book, as I have studied farming, so this will come in handy for me. Improved Grassland Management. And this, I can actually borrow this to friends because I have a few friends who are farming. So very, very handy. These books are expensive. Like, the original price was £22. So yeah, thanks for the freebie. Another one is Organic Strawberry Production, a Grower's Guide, and that's by the HDRI, the Organic Association. And you know, these little pamphlets, they're not cheap either, so, but yeah, very educational. And I do grow strawberries, so this will really, I have studied this before, but it'll be a nice little reminder. There's the pests that you can get on your strawberries, etc. So thank you who threw that in. And another nice nature one. I actually have this book already, but I will gift it to one of my friends. So it's The Ever-Changing Woodlands in the Living Countryside, and the spine is really beautiful too. They're green. I think they're readers. Are they Reader's Digest? No, maybe they're not. No, the Living Countryside. Oh yeah, they are Reader's Digest. So they're very nice. They're very well illustrated. They're very educational. So, as I said, I have this already, but I will gift it to my friend because, I mean, they're worth having in the house, even for children or whatever. So that's those ones. Now, I have a pile of children's books which I found because I do have a child, and I also love children's books myself. So I'm trying to gather all the old, you know, books that it would be from my childhood. So let's go back to the 80s, the likes of Beatrix Potter. So I found The Tale of Mr. Jeremy Fisher, so by Beatrix Potter. So they're just lovely little children's story books, and I have to say, even as an adult, I still enjoy reading these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And that was a nice one. And another one is The Tale of Timmy Tiptoes, again by Beatrix Potter. I'm not familiar with him. I'm not familiar with this one, but how cute. The little squirrel. I mean, come on. So they will go nice with my children's stories. I'm looking forward to reading them as well. And this one is, oh my god, so this is a really old book, Words to Know by Child Horizons, and this is from the 60s, I think. I think I saw it was yeah, 1969. But oh my gosh, wait till you see this. So Words to Know, so if you're teaching the alphabet, so we're on E here. So example, eat, and then Ed eats cereal for breakfast. I mean, how cute is that? It's so innocent, it's so old-fashioned. I absolutely love it. And oh, it smells so good. It smells so old. So like I, Ida, and Era. So funny. It brings me back to when I was in school. Oh my god, it smells so old. So I just thought that's really, really, really beautiful. And, you know, you can share it with people in your family, yeah, with younger ones as they're growing. What a find. Come on. So cute. Oh, yes. The next one I found was a Ladybird classic. And I do collect Ladybird's classics. My friend is helping me create a nice little Ladybird collection, because these were the books we read as children. So this is The Railway Children, which I haven't actually read. Obviously this is just a children's version. It's not too long. It's just like a little story, but look how cute are the illustrations. I haven't read The Railway Children, but I will, because I found another version in the landfill, which I'll show you now in a moment. So this is a cute version. I also found this, The Little Book of Dinosaurs, and it's quite bubbly. It's a nice little hardback, and again, I can share it with nieces and nephews or whatever. My child also. It's very good. It's detailed enough for a nice little read about dinosaurs. And I also found this, which my son said he would like. It's called Free Glader, The Edge Chronicles, Paul Stewart and Chris Riddle. And apparently it's a series. So in the Tolkien Pratchett tradition, fabulously illustrated and written with more than usual elegance. This series is so exceptional, I'd bet good money on it still being in print a century from now. So it must be good. Anyway, my son said, yeah, I'll take that. So that's for my son. And the last three books, again, I told you I found The Railway Children. So this, I'm actually looking forward to reading this because it's a classic, but I'm not sure I like the dust jacket. So I like what it looks like without it. It's just basically blue, and if you can see the print, it's hard to see, but it's in black here. So yeah, I think it might be nice like that because it's hardcover, and they might look nicer without the dust jacket. So that's The Railway Children by E. Nesbitt, which is on my list to be read. Another fantastic book, which we have paperback, but this is hardback. The Bookshop on the Quay by Patricia Lynch, and it's a really, really good story. Oh yeah, the people who work in the bookshop are selling Jonathan Swift's book Gulliver's Travels, and they actually get to meet Jonathan Swift. It's a really, really fantastic little book. It's for children or adults, but it's a great read, so I would recommend this. Again, not sure about the sleeve, so again, I like the hardback version blue. And the other one I got is The Borrowers by Mary Norton, which I haven't read and I don't know anything about, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Yeah, so that's another one. Again, I may take off the dust sleeve and leave it as so, hardback. So, oh no, there's two more books I need to show. They're like arty books. So, two books by Patrick Graham. He's another fabulous Irish artist. And what made me pick these up, I have two here. One is called Half Light, and this one is called Lullaby. And I picked these up because I do like art, first of all, and second of all, inside the first page there's a picture of the artist, but I picked it up because I saw this. It's a poem called Breed, and it's actually from Kate Bush's, it's a song called Breathing by Kate Bush, and I'm a big Kate Bush fan here, so I'll just read it to you. Breed. Outside gets inside through her skin. I've been out before, but this time it's much safer in. Last night in the sky, such a bright light. My radar send me danger, but my instincts tell me to keep breathing. Breathing my mother in, breathing my beloved in, breathing her nicotine, breathing the fallout in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. I love my beloved all and everywhere. Only the fools blew it. You and me, new life itself is breathing. Leave me something to breathe, God. Please leave us something to breathe. And that's Kate Bush, Breathing, from the album Never Forever from 1980. And it just says, the 1980 song Breathing by Kate Bush describes a child in the womb gestating through the anxiety of the Cold War and the threat of nuclear fallout. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to look that up because I do love Kate Bush. Big fan of Kate Bush here. I'm actually reading Wuthering Heights. I've started reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, because I love the song Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush, and that has inspired me to read it. Okay, that's it for today. I think that's all the books. So basically all those books were free. I found them in my local landfill. They were going to be either thrown on landfill or burned or whatever, but I mean, they were thrown away in the rubbish. So I think I've just saved them, and I will pass them on. If whatever I don't want to keep, I will share around family and friends, and they can be read and read and read and read again and recycled, because I do not like waste. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you all enjoyed the free books, and see you next time. Bye.